Ladies and gentlemen, this is Spicy Clamato.
Ethan!
Danny! Caesar!
Becca!
Emma!
Addison! Brendan!
And tonight we got a great set for you guys. So, to start us off, we're going to play a game called 185. And basically how this game goes is we'll have a bunch of stock jokes for you guys based on a suggestion that you guys yell at our faces. So, to start us off, can we get a suggestion of an occupation? Anything at all of an occupation.
Mortician.
Underwater welder.
Mortician.
All right, yo, so 185 morticians walk into the bar and they go, hey, girl, formaldehyde ain't the only thing I'm going to pump you with.
Oh! So 185 morticians walk into a bar and he goes up to the bar, he goes to the bartender, he's looking at this girl and she's really fine. He goes, hey, it's a little dead in here, do you want to come back to my place?
Oh! 185 morticians walk into a bar, half of them are not feeling it, so their buddies walk up to him and is like, come on, man, you'll knock them dead.
185 morticians walk up to a cute lady in a bar and they say, hey girl, you take my breath away.
Oh!
185 morticians walk into a bar and then they go up to the prettiest girl in the bar and they're like, I've got a stiffy. Okay, can we please have another occupation?
Well,
A veterinarian. 185 veterinarians walk into a bar and they go to the prettiest girl in the bar and then they're like, yeah, I'm pretty furry.
185 veterinarians walk into a bar and they're like, you know, I know cat anatomy, but I can learn human anatomy.
185 veterinarians walk into a bar and just go, and then I'll go to a girl in the bar and it's like, I know he was a good dog. If you're really dealing with this grief, you can come back to my place. I mean, I'm also
Oh! Alright, so 185 veterinarians walk into a bar and they all hit on girls by telling them that they're vets and then get really awkward when they all ask what war they served in.
Okay, and then one final occupation.
Stripper! Hunter!
Stripper! What was that? Stripper.
Hunter.
Hunter. Stripper. Hunter.
185 hunters walk into a bar and they're on the prowl.
185 hunters walk into a bar and they go to the prettiest girl in the bar. They're like, hey, shoot me a text. That's what hunters do.
185 hunters walk into a bar and one goes up to a pretty girl and he says, hey, I'd like to stuff you and mount you on my wall.
185 hunters walk into a bar, they start chatting up with some ladies, and the ladies are like, hey, so what's your name? Oh, Hunter. We're all just named Hunter.
Next we have for you is Rama. So how this game works is a scene will be going on with some people, and during this scene, they could be doing something, and then someone from the side could be like,
Freeze! What are they doing with those knives? They're cutting a turkey.
It's a tough turkey, it takes 2 people.
and then they have to incorporate the suggestion to the scene. So, to start us off, can we please have a non-geographical location? So that's like...
Aquarium.
Underwater.
Oh, aquarium, okay.
Oh, you made it past the security guard.
Yeah, and I brought the tackle box.
Nice.
You can finally bait your line. You look pretty silly.
Oh, thanks. You know, we could go fishing in the lake, but the aquarium is just much better.
I mean, there's always fish here.
I know, right? And such variety, too.
Yeah.
This one said, oh, this one has the words endangered slapped across the side of it.
That sounds like it might kill it and is kind of going against the point of even putting an endangered sticker on it.
Sweet.
I feel significantly less bad about murdering this aquarium.
I'll tell you what, it's endangered for being so delicious.
Hey, I got a special something in this box.
Oh.
It'll help us catch some fish.
Freeze! What's in the box?
Beer.
Pickles.
Pickles.
You ever seen one of these babies?
Oh, is that an 85 dill?
Yes, it
That was a good year.
is. Yeah.
You know, pickles just love fish and vice versa.
Yeah. It's like a magnet. They both just gravitate towards each other until you catch them both.
Oh, don't want to spook them.
Here, I'll lure him into a sense of security.
Alright, he's looking at you. He's looking at you.
Go for it.
And
Freeze! What kind of fish did you just catch?
Spiny predator.
A spiny predator.
Oh man,
wow, that's a lot of blood.
those are long needles going right through your knuckles.
Well, you know me.
Here.
I like to live on the edge.
Oh, well, you know how you handle a spiny predator.
How? How do you handle a spiny predator?
With love.
You just handle it with love.
These are my mother's oven mitts. I'm gonna have to, like, unshink your hands from this thing. Hey there, buddy. You're going far. I appreciate who you are and what you do.
I love you as a spiny thing that just make sure I will
He's
never...
not believing you!
Oh, honey.
Oh, is yours ready?
Oh, it is ready.
Oh!
I made your favorite banana bread.
It's so much better than the other kind of banana bread you make.
Freeze! This banana bread has a special ingredient. What is it?
Larson.
Now, I know you've been having trouble lately.
Freeze! What have you been having trouble with?
School.
You can't seem to make it to class or do anything with numbers for that matter. So I thought I'd bake a special banana bread. It's hot though. Don't forget your gloves.
Oh, of course. I need the gloves to eat the banana bread that's going in my mouth. No.
Please, why don't they use utensils in this house?
They're scared of them.
They're scared of utensils.
There's little bugs in utensils nowadays and they just track you and take all your credit card information. So you have to eat everything with their hands.
Of course, I'm aware.
Thanks, Billy. Take a seat.
Oh.
There's something else I want to tell you.
Oh. Yeah, Ma? It's not about Dad, is it?
Freeze! What happened to Dad?
Spiny predator.
He was recently caught the other day.
Oh, again?
Again. I don't know if these ones let him back in. So, it might just be you and me now.
Yeah, I kind of knew it would come to this.
Freeze! Give me a number between 1 and 2.
1.
2. I heard 1. It takes 1 minute for those laxatives to start working.
Now, after 60 seconds, you might feel some kind of burning sensation. Good or bad, I don't know. I think there's something else, though, that happens when you take laxatives. It's something about your blood type. I know you're O positive, and
Yeah.
when you eat laxatives, O positive, it blends in and creates something.
Wait, what about laxatives?
You're gonna look gorgeous. Just so.
Please, today's a special day for her. What's going on? Why is she getting all prepared?
She's going to
Arbor Day.
It's Arbor Day, so she's getting super prepared for it.
You like my visor made completely out of tree bark?
I do. You're so festive. Once I get the blue spruce suit done, you're gonna look beautiful.
Aw,
Let me go get it out of the closet.
thanks, Dad. Thanks.
There's a secret that Addison keeps in the closet. What is it?
Skeleton. Her
A
boyfriend.
skeleton. That was also her boyfriend.
What's the surprise, Dad? Let's see it. Oh my God! Is that my boyfriend/skeleton?
Well,
Freeze! Give me the name of someone you hate.
Ted.
Ted. That's the skeleton's name.
it was Ted.
Kinda.
Still is if you think about it spiritually.
Ted.
He's still, he's still functional. If you, look. High five. Yeah.
Still
Shatter.
functional.
You might wanna
I was
hold on.
supposed to go to the Arbor Day parade with him, though.
It's okay. You think about like a tree that loses its leaves in the winter. Ted, it's a bad tree. I can stick his arms out. Let me connect his hand. Stick his arms out and look. Better than ever.
Well, I guess Like, what am I gonna tell my friends? Oh, my boyfriend's now a skeleton? Like, how? What?
Yeah? Think about the jealousy. They can be like, oh, I wish Frank was a skeleton. He acts like it all the time. But you could be like, but Ted is. Think about the positives. Arguing, you win all the time.
That's true.
Yeah,
I could
right?
be like, hey, like, don't need to do the dishes. You do the dishes. And
I'll do the dishes. And that's what he would sound like if he could talk. But he can't. See? Perfect. Better than ever.
Scene!
And now we are going to do the game First Date. And this game is for Addison and Blaber. And how this game works is there will be two characters going on a first date in an undisclosed location, and they'll come to you, the audience, for advice and help to make their date go along. So, to start us off, can we please have a location, like a Chili's or an aquarium, something like that?
Your house.
My house.
Hello. Just come on in. Oh, no need to ring.
All right.
My name is Pamela.
Hi. Pamela, can I call you Pam? Are we there?
Hey, we're there already before you walk in the
Oh,
door.
that's a good sign. I'm Sin. Short for Cynthia, but my friends just call me Sin.
Hello, Sin. How do you do, babe?
I do all right. Oh, so forward.
That's what I thought.
I love these pictures. Who's this young lady?
That's my sister.
You don't look much alike.
You know, no, we don't. The adoption was kind of a different thing, but hey, we're still sisters apart.
Oh, so sweet. What are you making over there?
Oh, I'm
The
making
ladle's just been dripping on my thigh.
Yes, I took these cooking classes, and now I'm trying to make us some delicious caramel brownies. Because I know, you know, the whole diabetic thing, you said you were pretty sensitive when we were chatting
Yeah,
about
so
it.
caramel brownies.
I think if we break through this barrier, we can break through any barrier.
That is so sweet. Literally.
Figuratively.
Yeah, it's actually, even being near it, it's a pretty severe condition. So I actually have to do the thing that diabetics do that I know about. Okay, you guys, so he is super cute, and I love that accent that keeps fading in and out. And I appreciate the gesture he's trying to make, but I really hate caramel. Out of all the things I'm not supposed to eat, caramel is my least favorite thing that I sometimes sneak anyway when my mom's not looking. So how do I kind of hint to him that we should go somewhere else with this first date meal? What should I do?
Anytime he brings up caramel, touch his face.
That's how I broke up with my last girlfriend, but I think it'll work.
The caramel just came out of the... Oh!
Sorry, I just wanted to scratch this.
Yes, it's quite friendly. It's got a mind of its own.
Oh, it's sweatier than I expected.
Yes. Sorry, you know, my accent, it's fake, to be honest with you. I tried, you know, people say girls love guys with an accent, so I figured I'd do this whole multiple accent thing and which one
It
you
works
like.
for the other genders too, yeah.
It does?
Yeah. I have something to confess to you too.
Hit me with it, Sam.
I've actually been kind of faking the high pitch. You know, a lot of guys are like, ooh, that girl with the deep voice. No, thank you, but, so I tried to, like, put on a...
You know,
We're even?
We're even. Just
We're
sit
there?
down.
We're there.
Sit down. I've got something for you.
All right.
Just a little bit. Stay right here.
I will.
All right, so I'm really into like bass singers and women who are so masculine. How do I like get this across without letting her know or think that I'm... Be quiet.
Everything all right? You look so sad.
Is it the caramel? Oh, don't squeeze me there. I'll start to sing. It's a tradition. The you don't mind? You seem really opposed to me singing. You want me to vomit? Is that what you want me to sing? All right, here. We'll break through several barriers at once. Feed it to me, and I'll try. Old Man River.
The next game that we are playing is called Rhyming Shoulda Said, and Blaber's gonna call this.
Okay, so how this game works, obviously it's for these two, and a scene will be going on between them, and at any time after they say a sentence, I can say, shoulda said, and they will have to take the last word they said, change the sentence so it's a word that rhymes with what they just said. For example,
Oh, I'm gonna plant this tree.
shoulda said,
Ouch, I got stung by a bee.
you get it, and it'll change the sentence to roll with whatever they said. So to get started, what is something you might bring on vacation?
Bikini.
Bikini, thank you.
Alright, I got your bikini all pressed on the iron.
Oh my god, thanks, Mom. You're right. I shouldn't have.
I had to. You know how I love ironing all your clothes.
This is the polka dot bikini. You know I wanted the zigzag one from Target. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna
From
do?
Turkey to the turkey.
From the Target.
Shoulda said.
From the surrogate store. Where there's just surrogate people everywhere. They have the new bathing suits. And you just didn't get it there, I guess. It's fine, Mom. I guess you don't love me!
How was I supposed to know that you wanted it from the surrogate store?
Shoulda said.
How was I supposed to know that that was the kind of whore that you wanted to be?
Shoulda said.
How was I supposed to know that that was the kind of, I'm boring myself. I'm boring myself talking. When I'm like, yeah, blah, blah.
Whatever, I mean, I guess I should thank you for letting us go to Bahamas for my sweet 16.
I had to nanny a couple other families. And
Shoulda said.
I did have to nanny a couple other families.
That is a new thing I've heard that you've been doing, so.
I ironed your sundress too. It's all nice and pressed.
This is the mini sundress, I see.
Shoulda said.
This is the firmly pressed, I see.
Shoulda said.
I'm just really stressed, okay? You don't understand. I've been packing for 6 hours straight. I don't think I'm ready for the Bahamas. I can't find my sunscreen.
You'll do great.
Shoulda out! Shoulda out!
No, you'll have such a good time in your spring break, your first college spring break, where you're gonna go drink. I remember my first college spring break.
Shoulda said.
I remember my first college spring wake. It was
That's quite a different experience, I think. Mom, I actually just wanted to invite you along. I think I've gotten to like you a little bit more.
Shoulda said.
I think I want to take you to the store.
Shoulda said.
You're actually a big whore, and I
Shoulda said.
You actually are a big whore. But I think
Shoulda said.
Or, get over here, get on this.
I love when you call me by my first name. It's so hard that I iron pressed for you. Made out of fabric. It's like a pillow. Except without the stuff.
I just put it in my body, so.
Shoulda said.
I just sewed it on my shirt because I think that's.
Shoulda said.
I love you, Mom.
That was right, you should have said. And now the last game we have for you is Pen Right, Pen Left, also known as Purple. So, this game is And then I can say pan right. And then another scene is going on between these two. But then if I say pan left, then the same scene is going on between these two. So, yep, they're just hugging it out. Okay. And now, can we please have a suggestion for these two of a non-familial relationship? So that's like neighbors or like grocery store growers.
King and queen.
Pizza lovers.
King and queen. Pan right. Okay. And for these two, can we please get something you use today, like a toothbrush or a hairbrush or
My shoes.
your shoes. Mexican shoes. Okay. Pan right. And for these two, bag anything at all.
WD-40.
What was that?
WD-40.
WD-40. Pan right. And for these two, can we get a location?
Snake pit.
Snake pit.
Snake
I also forgot.
King and queen.
King and queen.
Pan right.
Shoes.
Pan right.
His shoes.
WD-40.
Pan right.
Snake pit.
Pan left and begin.
Oh, right.
You know, they say if it doesn't move when it's supposed to, you're supposed to WD-40 it. So I figured you haven't left the house yet, so here we go. This is my first time in one of these places.
Oh, I'll take care of you.
Oh, hi. Oh, this is so exciting. I don't know where the evening's gonna go. I'm kind of a little afraid, but also a little excited at the same time.
Ooh, Reginald, I do believe the serfs are acting up again.
Well, dear, did you beat them with your stick of queenly authority?
Oh, thank you. I'll delegate that to the guards. No, we don't do any work.
Ah, true. Would you like another crumpet?
Oh, yes, feed it to me. Well, get a servant boy to feed it to me.
I'll just use him as the tray.
Oh, good.
So you stole a kid's shoes.
Yeah, and they won't fit. I thought it'd be an easy steal, because he's a kid, you know? They're not going to fight back. And I'm a teenager, and I thought I'd look really tough if I stole this little mini Nike.
It's got something written on it. Property of Jimmy, my favorite shoes in the world. If I ever lost them, I would be distraught. Wow, that was a really literate kid.
Well, they say people are a dime a dozen, so I built another wife out of 12 dimes, and I hope it'll take the point you give.
And if you hereby read this shoe, my life was ending soon. Wow, he's going through genres now.
Well, truth's in comedy, so I figured if I made fun of you enough, you'd leave, and it'd be funny. You're fat! Feel bad! Yeah!
So that's when I decided I really wanted to go to medical school.
It's so interesting!
I know, I want to be a dentist.
Don't stop talking and telling me about yourself.
These aren't plague boils on the boy, are they? Oh, sorry, I had a lump in my throat. Yes, back to my high register.
Just toss him to the lions. Your surf throne appears to have died. We have to get the next one in. Surf boy. Oh, he brought a board.
Oh.
Is he as comfy as the last one?
Yes, he's rail thin.
Yeah.
We don't feed them.
This is the longest, biggest kid's shoe I've ever...
This is just so emotional to read. Wow.
Now I feel just really bad.
Me too.
I think I should...
It's like a last will and testament if he ever loses his shoe.
There's even more on this one!
So what are your hopes and dreams?
Oh, you know, I'm just looking to experience everything that I can in the world, you know? That's why
Oh, you're doing a great job so far.
You know?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm expanding my horizons so much just by listening to you.
Yeah, a lot of people with existential qualms come here to try to get